We now return to Let's Play Cities Skylines. Okay, so I've decided to return to the city with some major changes. I've been working on a few things off camera here. The first thing is I have redone a little bit of the city square here, the Civic Center. Probably biggest change is I put in the Grand Library and removed this little public library. I'll probably move this somewhere else. I just got it out of the way. And then I've moved the tax office, given ourselves a little bit of a gazebo here for like public speeches and whatnot. I don't know, whatever. Probably going to fill these in with trees. But one of the things that this mod, this Traffic Manager President's Edition allows that I did not realize, I can decide what vehicles can go where. And it does not appear to have saved. But what I would like... Oh, there it is, okay. So it is allowing emergency and waste management vehicles on these roads here. And so that will hopefully kill any of this tourist traffic stuff, although we can see these cars are still popping up, and that's because people are doing their pocket vehicles. They're just plopping into cars here. But it should otherwise stop that from going this way, and then we can keep it, hopefully preventing the crime and trash build up. What else? Did I move this? I might have moved that. So I have fixed a little bit more of the road situation. I've made some... Get out of here. I've made some changes to these bridges to sort of contain what's going to be built over here at Newtown. I have added some turn lanes in here to kind of help flow the traffic a little bit better, although we can see this is still becoming an issue. And I've also added this road here. Now I've completely redone this part of the road here. I've moved the cemetery. I don't know if the cemetery is actually going to work because you have to move or empty it before you can move them. But I ended up using my Move It mod to move it, so I don't know if it's actually connected to this road. It seems to be, considering that it is. But we'll end up moving that eventually to its final destination. We can see here the vehicles. Vehicles are bringing bodies that no longer connect there. So I have taken, well, I guess I started over here. So I finally connected this up, brought it over here, brought it around, and this natural high point here, the map has a few high points. I've used it to make a bridge that then goes out here, comes around, makes another big bridge to span this area, which then connects up to here now, and it's gonna connect over here. I'm gonna have the roundabout probably go this way and connect up over to here. I'll have an area here. I'm thinking maybe doing like the castle here, like the Castle Amsterdam Palace up here, and then having a little village there. What else? Oh yes, I've extended the railroad to get it ready to come over this way, and well, obviously I did this. I think that's it. I think that's where we're at right now. Yeah, okay. So, I am going to let that run for a bit, and today we're going to work on the park. Kind of annoying to have this big intersection right here with the trains. That took too long for those things to come down. The train was already through before that came down. But anyway, so let's see how we're going to connect this. So what I want is a passenger rail down here, because I would like people to be able to come, get on the train here and then come out to the park. I haven't decided what I want to do with this big flat area. We've got a flat area right here and a flat area right here. And I want one of them to be a university area, and I'm thinking the other maybe like the airport, possibly spaceport. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'd like to move the garbage as well because that's becoming an issue. Let's start working on this. And so first things first, we're gonna need to not do that. We're gonna want this to be not a zoo. Not this. Where is Nature Reserve? I guess this is the closest thing. Main gate to the Nature Reserve. Small main gate. And a side gate. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so let's see. Making this kind of a big slope here. So should I have the entrance down and then they take rides up? Should I have the road go up? When we have that, we'll have a big road go up here. And I may want to just preemptively start to flatten some of this. Yeah, why don't we try some of that? Let's grab the level. Need to adjust the brush a bit. Maybe a bit more. Come on. And then we'll just kind of grab this and flatten her out. It doesn't look very good, does it? Well, it's not going to look very good either way. Undo that. Let's just let the game decide how it's going to do that. So I'm going to continue this and then branch off of it. So extend this a bit more, and then we'll just create kind of a loop road here. Using that, why don't we? Do I have a better one? What is this? Large avenue with grass. Oh, maybe I should use that instead, because this allows parking. We don't want parking. So let's have this do a straight shot up there. That looks pretty straight. There we go. We'll bring it here. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that, but that's okay. It's acceptable. And then we'll have it also kind of branch here. Say like so. Yeah, we'll just do it up one. And then, well, actually do that. Bring this up one more. Go. And let's see, how do I get this to go the way I'd like it to? Like that? Well, yeah, but I'd like it a little bit flatter. Not like that. Okay, it's gonna have to go at a curve. Well, looks like we're doing this anyway then. That still doesn't turn very nicely, does it? So if I do a straight up, it's gonna have to be straight up about halfway. See, I want that to just be flatter. So we're gonna have to maybe take this back. Go back into straight. Go halfway here and halfway here instead. And then do... Well, maybe I should just... It's about halfway there. Yeah, sort of. I guess it just looks like that because it's doing the hilly terrain here. Okay. Yeah, we'll accept that for now. Let's see. Do I want to do something like this, maybe? And then put the gate there? Of course you don't work well like that. Well, being off kilter a little bit. Okay. So now we need to come into here and specifically choose park. That's this thing. Yeah, paint a park area. So this is going to be a rather large one. Probably going to do a lot of tree building and landscaping. I would like it to come down to here, although who's going to want to go fishing right next to the train? But this will allow us to have access to some water so that I can have some of the fishing piers and whatnot, because this is a little bit disastrous. This is a little bit much. Maybe I'll terraform this and pull it back a little bit. I could do that. I could terrace this a little bit. Although, I don't know, having a large point overlooking the... You know, having like a... Can you have hotels? I mean, it wouldn't be a hotel. It would be like a camping spot. It looks like I have to make a camping spot. I could do a big viewing deck that way. Why is it like that? It could be fun. What do we got here? Tent camping site. Okay. So yeah, we can do a bunch of fun stuff. I guess I'm going to need water to be up here. Having this underneath the trees isn't exactly the best. Okay. And really, realistically, just to remind myself, you'd have probably a water tower. You'd probably have something self-sustaining up here. But that's okay. It will provide the illusion of such. Yeah, I don't know. This, we could put like a big parking lot here, but anyway, so we got the park entrance here. And then what? Got a lot of stuff to consider. So camping sites, fishing cabins, boulder sites, walkways. What's that? Ground tiles. What does that mean? Okay. So it's like camping spot, wooden patio stuff. Alright. So this is probably going to be pretty big. So where is the path? Do I just use... Oh, here we go. Nature reserve path. Nature reserve path with decoration. So I'm thinking like leading up to the main campsite here. We're going to want the one with decorations, let's say. And maybe we'll give a little bit of a curve. So it kind of comes up here. And okay. So then you get up here and you should make like a circle. Let's grab that there. Why is it not giving me a grid? And I realize this is off center, but I can use that. Ah, you know what? Let's go symmetry. So maybe bring that back there then. Okay. Put a regular, actually put this. Now it's giving me a grid. Okay. So then we're gonna come here. Pick something. I don't know how big I want this. Probably just in the middle, I would imagine. See, you're not doing it for me here. It's going to be very difficult for me to find a midpoint if you're not going to cooperate with me. So is that how I'm going to have to do this? I guess. Which is a little bit iffy because I don't think I made this a perfect square. It's okay. What is with the waterworks? I don't know. What's with waterworks? Showering with bottled water is getting expensive. Well, what does that mean? Oh, I need what do you mean electricity? Oh, we are actually down. That was... okay. Okay, hold on, pause. Maybe that's why it's having issues. Oh, and then this stuff. I get you. Because we took the power plant away. So, what am I trying to say here? The mod that removes the need for... you know what, just for now, we're gonna just hook you up here. The mod that removes the need for the power lines also seems to extend how much electricity you get, because aside from this power plant, which is not one of the biggest, produces like 160 megawatts. We have this dam, but this dam is only putting out like 112. And then I got 6 wind turbines. I feel like we should have run out of electricity. I mean, I feel like for a city of this size, there should be more than enough, but I feel like game mechanic-wise, it always, you know, just a few blocks is enough to run out of a windmill or something. It feels like we should be using more. So if that's been rebalanced by that mod, I guess I approve. Okay. Just checking on the regrowth of some of those buildings there. I think this looks a lot better. And of course I put down one of the statues, Plaza of Death, because, you know, what is more fitting than death and taxes in your government center. I feel like I need to be... Hello. I feel like I need to be a little bit more conservative with some of these, though, because we're starting to run out of parks. And I've got a lot more space I would like to expand to. So, what is this? Foggy... Oh. The Neptune Media Store. Okay. Well, we're starting to get some tall buildings. They will never be as tall as this, though, I don't imagine. But anyway, back to the fun. Okay, so this is... Yeah, I can already see that this is not going to be a perfect circle, but you know what? That's not what I want at all. Go back to parks. There we go. We'll pick this one. Space is already occupied. Because it counts that? Oh my god. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna eyeball this then, which is not ideal. Oh, there we go. No? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? So can I maybe join it? And then kill that? Maybe that's how we do this. Well, this seems really... I have not had any trouble getting my roads to snap before, and now we're having this. Alright. So we will remove these things here, and our major campsite will be right here. So now let's connect these up again. There. Okay. So now everyone can come to the hilltop, and let's see what we can add here. So we've got Campfire Site. Now these can just go in the middle? Okay. I gotta be honest, I'm not super sure how these things work. Big lookout tower. I don't know, should that be connected or should that just be hanging off to the side here? Let's talk about... What is this? Reserve sign, okay. So the welcome to... Now I'm thinking... Well, I mean, I've got a lot of thoughts, but... Should we do a well up here? I guess? So people can get fresh water? Okay. We put a cabin up here, but we don't want that. Oh, okay. That's... Well, dang it. Okay, I'm going to build a circle around this. I will be back in a moment. Okay, so this appears to work. We will see if it screams at me here in a minute. Nope, it didn't. Okay, good. So let's continue on. This actually does have some toilets in it, as well as some cabins. I figure we'll do some tent spots, but I don't know that I want that... Well, okay, I guess it could be. I was thinking maybe we could do it on the outside, but that actually seems to be plenty of room in there. What else can we do real quick, though, before I... Lean-to shelter? Well, maybe we'll put this here. Oh, I see. I picked camping site... Tent camping site. Ah, I see, I see. That's okay. That actually makes a little bit more sense that you'd want to have, you know, cabins up here and whatnot. We have a very nice watchtower. Everyone can come up there. And, I don't know, would it actually make more sense to have it on this side? I feel like this is where I'm going to want this lookout post. We'll put the nicer viewing deck up here. And do we even want it to... Doesn't have to connect to that. I'd like to see what the difference is. Oh, it just kind of... Yeah, we'll kind of go there, and I don't know, can I build a pathway? Just a dirt path? It's probably going to be too short. First of all, we need you to not do that. God. Okay, just, are you going to select? There we go. That's going to change the shape of my circle, isn't it? Slightly. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that, but I don't know. We'll see what it does. So let's get some more tents up in here. Let's put in some camping spots along the edge here. Although I don't know. Like, does that make sense to have it there? What else could we put there? Oh yeah, we got to put this back in. Or should this be close to here now? Maybe it should be up here. You walk in, see the sign, and got some areas here, but maybe we should put like a firewood rack right up in there. Oh, definitely some telescopes. Everyone's going to want to see that. Well, I mean, they've got some there. It's fine. Well, I don't know. I guess I can just put a smattering of tents and whatnot, and then trees and such. Oh yeah, I was going to put the well up in here too. So kind of put that over to here, I guess. Or give it a little bit of something. Give a reason to be up here. In fact, I could have several observation decks over here. So maybe we'll pick the less grandiose ones. Gonna put one there. Oh, and these ones do think they have to be connected via road. Okay. Well, that's a pain. So I imagine then we could just get away with doing this. Which is going to kill this distance is too short. It's going to kill the shape again, because that's how this game plays. So if that is the case, I mean, this works probably because it's in proximity to this. I'm guessing that's the reason. I think I'll just put a bunch of trees up in here. Is anyone coming to this? You know what? Let's put a... That's the wrong one. That's also the wrong one. Of course, we'll need a parking lot for visitors. And I'll probably fence that off, so we don't want people coming here just for wandering into the park. People are parking along here anyhow. And they just drive through walls too. Cool. There's parking inside as well. I see. Now everyone is going to do a big long climb, and I could see that fire all the way down here. That was pretty disastrous there. Okay, so let's put in some tents, and then let's talk about... Wrong one. Let's talk about future plans for this. Yeah. Here's some small tents. These are pretty small. Okay. I'll put in some bushes and whatnot for privacy, etc. I don't think we need to put in extra toilets, seeing as how we actually have some. But what else do we have here? We've got Campfire Sites. We've got this thing, another campfire site. Yeah, I could put a few, just so not everyone has to be around that whole thing, but, you know, at the same time, why not? Yeah, whatever, we'll put a few out here. Put one campfire site here, put an asymmetrical one over here, and we'll call it good. So, yeah, I'll fill in with trees. Okay, so we're going to want some fishing spots, and I'm going to want that train station. Why don't we put in the train station now? So this is going to have to be this, trains, oh, that's metro. I cannot physically turn it. That is extremely annoying. So I actually have to put a road here before I'm allowed. Oh god. Okay. So this is going to be a pain. Oh, I changed the road as well. That road that I had put in, this one, is actually only a 2-lane for some idiotic reason. It has a parking shoulder, but instead of being 4-lane, it turns it down to 2, which is hugely wasteful in real estate. Okay, we're gonna have to make you maybe come down a little bit more. So I would like to have sort of a flat spot. Here we go. And I don't know, where do we want it to stop? Okay. The more I look at this, because I actually kind of wanted it here, but we can put it here. Let's do something like this. No, that's still too tight. It's better. Okay. So then this is going to have now that I look at it, that could be even flatter. Okay. So we'll come in here with the usual one way here. Can we just do what I want? Thank you. Ah, the age-old problem of I can't connect it to a node. Okay, I will connect it to a node here though, and then I'm just going to use the move it tool to get what I want. You know, none of it's really that great. That seems to work though. And then I've got to come in here and make sure it's turned the right way. And it is coming out. Okay. Now, I would like it if we did not cross over there. But at the same time, I guess that's okay. Anyway, let's get that train station down. And then I'm going to have, let me pause for a minute here. I'm going to have it do a connect. I'm going to make this look good. I guess that works. The one thing about the rail is that it naturally curves so that it actually works. I'd like it to snap on something. Let's extend this one now. That's a little better. Okay. So now we actually have a stop here. Let's make our first bus route. So how do I do that? Train line. Do I do a line overview for train? Okay, because I haven't made one yet. So I guess I can pick one there. Okay. Then I can pick one here. And that should go. We need water here. Okay. Why aren't you watered? And why are you having a track issue? Line is incomplete. You can't just dead end a train line? Or do I have to send it back? Maybe I have to send it back. Oh. Oh my god. We need to get rid of that one. And then do what with this? How do I give it another stop? Oh god, now this mod is in the way here. There we go. Okay, this is not the most intuitive interface they could have possibly come up with. What in the fuck is it doing? Alright, we're going to get rid of both of these and just start over. We're going to do one line. It goes from here all the way out to here. And then back. There we go. We actually have a line. Okay. Now that line is what I can give the railroad name, so instead of, giving like this, the B&O Railroad, we'll actually make a line that goes that way. And then I guess if I want B&O... Oh, did we have another fucking fire? God damn it, you guys. We literally have a fire station right here. I guess they can't get to it because it's field or something? This helicopter thing, I don't know, maybe I should just move that closer here. Anyway. Okay, well, it seems like this is at least somewhat popular. Lots of people parking here. I'd rather they did not. So I could stop that, I think. No parking out front. Just for aesthetics purposes. Put parking lots probably on the other side here as well. Just kind of make it... In fact, maybe I'll just take this and put both of them over here anyway. And maybe I'll fix the road so I can actually make this look symmetrical or something. I don't know. I won't probably go to that much detail. But it actually looks like there's a lot of people here. So maybe I will add an outer ring of camping, at least on this side. Maybe not so close to the cliff edge here. Might be a little bit precarious. But good. So we've got that. Obviously we're going to want spots on the other side, but I will want some fishing. So that is a hell of a long ways to walk, but I'd like to have a little camp spot out here for some fishing, and possibly even adding, some of these other things. Because I think as long as it is, as long as we're in a park area. Well, this doesn't even count as park, so I can just plop it down. But I think as long as you are in a park area, you are allowed to put down other park types within that same park zone. So I could put all sorts of good stuff in here. I could just put in some piers. I could just put in some gazebos. So like I could make some camp spots a little bit more campy, rustic looking, and then have maybe like down here sort of the visitor center, nicer looking thing. But this is a large area, and I'm not really sure how far we want to go, because I kind of like the idea of putting camping spots along the ridge here. Maybe down there. But we definitely have a few things. I mean, it would be a shame not to use the lake, you know? So have maybe a marina on one side and like the fishing and camping on the other side? Maybe? Dig into that cliff? I don't know. Anyway, it's a start. It'll look okay. We'll fill it in with some trees, reforest the hills, as it were. I don't know that I'll go to this side of the tracks or anything, but this will probably be more than enough real estate. In fact, I don't even know if I'll have to go along the ridge line. I could probably just settle for a road down here, and then that would be a big enough camping. What are you? We have a what? Oh, I see. It's going to go fill its water bucket here and then go put out a fire, which apparently we have somewhere else. And I'm seeing a lot of sick people. Why is that? Oh, and then this does not have access. Okay, hold on. So let's do vehicle restriction on this road. We will restrict everything. Oh, but there's not a restriction here. So how the hell are people not getting here? Because I'm not allowing them down this road, that's why. So now, there we go. Now we'll get a garbage truck down there and the park will be fine. I suppose I could let them go this way too. Okay. There. Okay, well, the city's coming along a little bit nicer. Still not quite sure what I want to put up here now. I don't want to have too many crossings over this, so if I can avoid it, I'm thinking maybe this road will come down here and enter into the East Bank area, and we'll just kind of keep a small little circle here, maybe for casinos and other tourist stuff up on the hill. And we'll just keep going from there. I could, now that we've got some demand, I could put down just more neighborhoods and probably just do regular. I don't know that I'm going to go so detailed as to this, but I may go something like this with just like a park or a dog park, and then surround it with houses, and then maybe even dump a school in the middle or something. Obviously, I'm going to want services for each area of town if I can help it. And whatever I did, I'm not really sure, but I totally killed the industry when I wiped out the industry here. The demand did not come back, and I'm not sure if it's just because these take so many people that we really filled that back in, but that just never bounced back for me. And I can see, however, we are using too much of our trees because we're not getting enough, and I wonder if that's all because it's going in there, possibly. Although we've got plenty of raw forestry product right here. So I could set this to empty. Aim is to empty the storage by selling the resource. See, I don't want to sell it, I want to use it. So what's it going to take for that to get over here? I don't know. But anyway, I think that's the strategy I will continue to use throughout this. I will sort of map out future areas. Like I'd like this to go down here and then start working to this. We are still flooding. I don't believe that will ever stop because of the way the water works in this game. I don't understand it. I really don't. Like it's flowing up here when it's clearly not. I don't know. I don't know. But I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to keep ahead of this and not worry about wasting a lot of time for the videos, is if I just sort of plan ahead, and maybe the whole map will eventually just be a bunch of empty roads and then I'll slam it down. But I don't know. I would hate to just... I mean, I didn't even accomplish much here, and we've wasted a 40-minute video. So I would hate to just waste more time. Oh, it's this. What did you guys do? You're trying to roast hot dogs on the observation platform, and really? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to put a couple services out here probably then, huh? I mean, that might be a good idea. Just put a fire station. Actually, what is this? Fire watchtower. Oh, okay. Well, that might be okay too. Anyway, I'm gonna end this one here. I will see you next time.